Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
On three, welcome now. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get ready to...
Alright, it's good to be with you guys. It's good to meet you, Lawrence from school. And today we're going to have a good time. And things up here are going to get kind of crazy at times. There's going to be some laughing, there'll be some crazy demonstrations. And when that happens, people generally get really excited and then they just start making a lot of noise. So when that happens, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. And then if you can hear me, go. There you go. All right, good job. So if you can hear me, go. And that is your cue to be quiet. All right, it's good for you to meet me, but I want to meet you. So the way that I want to here wants their school experience to be like that. That is everything it shouldn't be. All the way from liberal love to the teacher dragging you in by the feet. Like, it's time to go back to class, children. It's not what it's about. But a lot of people, when they come to school, especially in the first few weeks, they feel kind of mixed feelings about school. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what the schoolwork's going to be like. They don't know what classes are going to be like, or what their teachers are going to be like, or who they're going to be friends with, or where their homework is going to take them after school. And school sometimes can feel kind of strange to you, especially in the first weeks. I don't want it to be an experience like we just saw, the Lego school. And so what I want to tell you is if you're feeling some kind of mixed feelings or apprehension about middle school, just let it settle a little bit. Give it some time. And after a little bit, after a few weeks, things will settle down. And so what I want to do for you guys is I want to give you my just go to school. Crazy. Why? It's because nobody wants bad BO. Alright? They want that around them. And they don't want bad breath. Be mature about it. Yeah, a lot of you are like, that's what I'm talking about. Alright? There you go. Sent me to school, and I showed up at school, and everyone was like, oh gosh, what happened to you? And I'm like, is that when you say something is awkward, that makes it awkward. And I think this is really the only serious one, other than the BO one and the mints, okay? But try your best. You know what that sound is? The reason we call it an M. Latner bing moment is because there was a time in my life my parents were like, M, we don't really mind so much if you don't get the best grades, but all we're concerned about is if you try your best. I was like, try my best? How are they ever going to know if I try my best? Then I thought about it, and after about 2 or 3 years, it started to make sense in my mind. I figured out that I had nothing to lose if I tried my best. And at the same time, I had a lot to lose if I didn't try at all. And for most of you, you might be like, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's all good. It's gonna be okay. You know what? You have a lot to lose if you have that attitude. It says start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. There's a lot of people in this world who have like a crutch that they like to lean on, or some excuses in their life where they're like, but you don't know my parents. All eggs come from We all are made of the same stuff. Like an egg is made of a shell and a yolk and an egg white. And all eggs are made of the same stuff, right? I'm sure you would all agree with that. Some eggs are a little different. They might be different sizes, or they might have you ever seen the eggs with speckles on them? Little speckles? Alright, some eggs are a little different. Another thing about eggs is that eggs have a hard shell on the outside, but they're very soft on the inside. And what that really means when I say people are like eggs is generally people are a little bit harder on the outside, but on the inside, when you get to know them, they are very soft. Okay, they have a warm heart and a soft spirit about them. Another thing about eggs is that eggs are pretty fragile. They can break. And in fact, you do need to treat them with care. And if you took two eggs, I don't know if you've ever noticed in the egg box, they're not like right next to each other where they can like hit against each other. There's a little space between them. And that's simply because if you take two eggs and you bash them against each other, sooner or later they're going to crack and they're going to break. Put it out in front of you in case of just splatters. Take a step back. We need more coverage here. Yeah, there we go. Don't point it at the person next to you. And try and break it by just squeezing it with your 3 fingers. Alright, stop. Was it possible for you to break that egg? No. Now let her go. Awesome. Alright, can you get down? Not a single egg. Does a single egg break or crack there? Now, alright, give these guys a round of applause. I'll tell you that eggs are a lot stronger than we might believe. And in the same way, each single person in here is a lot stronger than you might believe. In fact, every single person in here, more than having an unimaginable potential for your life to become mature chickens, you are a lot stronger than you might think. Don't allow the chickens around you in the chicken coop to tell you, hey, you're supposed to be a chicken. You're supposed to peck at that grain. You're supposed to run around looking at the ground. You're not meant to do other things with your life. Don't let other people determine who you are. You're created to do much bigger things. In fact, you were created to soar, and you have this unimaginable potential. As I was holding up the egg, I said, to become this fully mature chicken. But I want to take it a step further, and I want to say each person in this room, if they try their best and they work hard, has an unimaginable potential to become an eagle and to soar. And so before you go today, I want to challenge you with this. If you're that eagle in the coop, and you want to get out of the coop, and you want to spread your wings and fly, then think big. Don't think chicken coop. Think mountaintop where you can fly and soar. Dream big. Don't dream about what things you're going to eat that day. Dream about just the awesomeness of flying deep.
Of the entire day. For these two reasons. In the session, we'll gain a lot of knowledge, a lot of information that will, number one, keep you safe. The absolute most important thing on this campus is to keep you safe. We're committed to making sure you get fed well, both intellectually and food-wise, but keeping you safe is absolutely essential. Number two, I want to meet your parents with smiles on their faces. I do not want to meet your parents when you're in trouble.
But my first and foremost job is to help you to solve problems. You have one job here at this school, and that job is to learn. You are here for one reason, and that is to learn.
bunch at a time?
Throw a bunch at a time.
Yeah, oh. All right. So the idea, what's the idea of the game, girls?
The idea of the game is to get as many Cocoa Puffs as you can on the person who has the bearded shaving cream face.
All right, let's get our...
It's like just learning from class. Go!
Okay, go.
Go!
Use your nose.
Okay, now you have to chew it and swallow it and you run.
Go!
One at a time. Behind. Just get one.
Carbs! Ew! Carbs!
Turn it out.
Show them how it's done.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right foot, left.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.